Does it ever feel like your mind is at war with itself? That low-grade anxiety that's always humming in the background, the frustration when things don't go according to plan. How easily one negative comment, one unexpected email, or one piece of bad news can completely hijack your entire mood. You lie in bed at night replaying conversations, worrying about the future, and feeling drained not from physical work, but from the sheer weight of your own thoughts. You feel reactive, at the mercy of a chaotic world that pulls you in 1,000 different directions. What if I told you that this feeling of mental fragility isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility to fix? And what if the ultimate solution wasn't some new app or productivity hack, but the private journal of a man who ruled the most powerful empire on earth while facing a devastating plague, constant warfare, and betrayal from his inner circle? He couldn't control the plague, the war, or the traitors, but he discovered how to become the absolute master of his inner citadel, his mind. And today, you're going to learn 3 of his most powerful rules so you can build that same unbreakable fortress for yourself. That feeling I just described, that sense of being dragged around by your circumstances, is the default human condition, but it does not have to be your reality. Today, we're talking about Marcus Aurelius. This was not a philosopher in an ivory tower. He was the most powerful man on the planet, Emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD. He ruled during a period of crisis that would make our modern problems look pale in comparison. And in the middle of all that chaos, every single morning, he wrote to himself, not for publication, but as an exercise in self-discipline and clarity. So, why is his wisdom still a game changer today? Because even though our technology has changed, our fundamental human challenges haven't. We still deal with stress, frustration, difficult people, and our own fears. Marcus Aurelius gives us an operating system for the human mind, and today, we're going to distill it into 3 practical, powerful rules. Marcus Aurelius, 3 Stoic rules to build an unbreakable mind. The first rule is the bedrock of all Stoic thought. Marcus Aurelius put it this way: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Let's break that down. He's not saying ignore outside events. This isn't toxic positivity. It's a radically empowering distinction. The world will throw things at you: a blunt email from your boss, a traffic jam, an unexpected bill. Those are outside events. They are out of your control. But the story you tell yourself about those events, the judgment you attach to them, that alone is what causes you to suffer. And that is 100% within your control. Modern day example. Imagine you get an email from your boss late on a Friday afternoon. The tone is sharp, and it points out several mistakes on a major project you've poured weeks into. The untrained mind immediately panics. Your heart races. The thoughts spiral. My boss hates me. I'm going to lose my job. They don't value my effort. I'm a failure. This is the judgment. You've layered a catastrophic narrative over an objective fact. The Stoic trained mind hits pause. It separates the event from the judgment. The event is, I received an email with corrections. Period. It's not good or bad. It's just information. The Stoic asks, is this within my control? The email has already been sent. That's a no. But my response, that is, instead of spiraling into anxiety, I choose to see the judgment for what it is, a perception, not the truth. I tell myself, okay, there are errors to fix. This is an opportunity to demonstrate my professionalism and make the project even better. On Monday, with a clear head, I'll make a plan to knock this out. See the difference? The event is the same. The response changes everything. You go from being a victim of your circumstances to the architect of your response. Practicing this, widening the gap between stimulus and response, is the first step to building an unbreakable mind. Rule 2. The obstacle is the way. The second rule is a total game changer, and it's what will turn you into a proactive force in your own life. Marcus Aurelius captured it in a phrase that has inspired leaders for centuries. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is mind-blowing. He doesn't say get over the obstacle or ignore the obstacle. He says the obstacle itself is your new path forward. Every difficulty, every frustration, every no you get is not a dead end. It's the raw material you use to forge virtue, creativity, and resilience. Think of it like a video game. What if there were no enemies, no puzzles, no challenges? It would be boring. The obstacles are what make the game interesting and what force you to level up. Life is the exact same. Modern day example. Let's say your dream is to launch your own side hustle, an e-commerce store for handcrafted goods. You invest your savings, you grind on nights and weekends, and you finally launch. And then, crickets, the sales aren't coming. Web traffic is dead. The obstacle is clear. The market isn't responding. The common reaction is despair. I'm a failure. This was a stupid idea. I should just quit. The Stoic reaction is different. The obstacle, the lack of sales, becomes the way. This failure is now your teacher. The path of humility. It forces you to admit you didn't have all the answers. The path of creativity. It forces you to brainstorm new marketing strategies you hadn't considered. The path of learning. It pushes you to actually talk to potential customers, understand why they aren't buying, and improve your product based on real feedback you hadn't considered. The lack of sales isn't the end of your journey. It has become the journey of the wise, resilient entrepreneur. It's teaching you exactly what you need to learn to succeed. So the next time you face a roadblock, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? How can I use this resistance to get stronger? Rule 3. Prepare for difficult people. Respond with virtue. Finally, the third rule tackles one of the biggest sources of stress in our daily lives, other people. Marcus gives us a brilliant mental strategy that starts with a dose of brutal realism. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and unfriendly." Hold on, doesn't that sound incredibly cynical? Not when you hear the second part. He continues by saying they are this way only because they can't tell good from evil, and because you can, and you understand that you are all part of the same human family, you cannot be harmed or angered by them. This rule is like a two-layered suit of armor. 1. Strategic anticipation. By expecting imperfection in others, it doesn't surprise you or throw you off balance when it inevitably happens. You don't take it personally. 2. Virtuous responsibility. It reminds you that their bad behavior is not an excuse for yours. Your job is to uphold your own character, no matter how they act. Modern day example. You're in a team meeting, presenting an idea you've worked hard on. A co-worker, known for being competitive, starts trying to tear down your proposal with unhelpful critiques in front of everyone. The knee-jerk reaction is to get defensive, angry, and feel humiliated. You counterattack, and the meeting turns toxic. You walk out of there resentful, and your entire day is ruined. The Stoic mind, however, already did its prep work in the morning. It thought, today, I will meet with arrogance or envy when the colleague begins their attack. The internal thought isn't how dare they, it's there it is, right on schedule. This anticipation gives you a pocket of calm. You don't react, you observe. You recognize their behavior likely stems from their own insecurity, not a fundamental flaw in your idea. And then you choose your response from a place of virtue. 1. Calmly, thank you for that feedback. I appreciate the perspective. I'll make a note of your points to review them. 2. Confidently, I understand your concern about point X, but the data we have suggests the benefit of Y outweighs that risk. Could we explore that further? You maintain your dignity. You don't let someone else's poison enter your system. You've protected your inner peace and likely earned the respect of everyone else in the room. It's not about winning the argument. It's about winning control over yourself. So there you have it. 3 timeless rules from the most powerful mind in the Roman Empire. 1. You are the architect of your mind. Remember, it's not events, but your judgment of them that disrupts you. You hold the power to choose the story. 2. The obstacle is the way. Embrace every challenge not as a barrier, but as the fuel you need to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. 3. Prepare for the worst in others. Respond with the best in you. Anticipate human friction so it can't unbalance you. And never sacrifice your own character in response to the failings of others. These aren't just cool ideas. They are a daily workout for the soul. Building an unbreakable mind is no what-time event. It's a process. It starts today. The wisdom of the Stoics has survived for 2 millennia for one simple reason. It works. If you're ready to stop being a leaf in the wind and start forging your own inner fortress, you're in the right place. If this message resonated with you, smash that like button and hit subscribe, and make sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video on ancient wisdom for modern life. And share this video with one person you know who needs to hear it. The construction of your inner citadel has begun. I'll see you in the next video.